Bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Dulces como tus besos, dulce sabor del tiempo, como un barril añejo, todo un recuerdo, son las bandidas de mi corazón. Bandidas, bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas, bandidas, tú y yo nos volvemos a encontrar. Tomaremos otra copa hasta el final.
Las Bandidas.
My child, you see, when a woman loses her interest in a man, it's because there's another one knocking at her door. But that isn't the case here.
What's your problem with me, Sergio? Come on, why don't you tell me?
Keep your distance from my woman. Flowers for the future missus.
Why are you here? Why aren't you with him?
Coming here was a mistake.
Do you know what I think the real mistake in all of this is, Fabiola? It is meeting you.
What are you doing in here? You know that this is my room that you're in.
I came to show you how a real man kisses.
Rodrigo.
Who is this Rodrigo you were talking to?
You have no right to talk to me like that.
I have the right seeing as I've claimed you as a woman.
Son bandidas los recuerdos.
I can already picture the face of Oligario when he finds out who his daughter's kissing.
Oh, don't do that again, I beg you.
You want it as much as I do.
All I want now is for you to leave me alone. I want you to leave and never come back here again.
You want me gone? Is that the truth? Will you be able to go on with your life as if nothing had happened?
That's what I really want.
What you want is to cover the sun with one finger. You want to close your eyes and pretend nothing's happening. But the only thing you're doing is ruining your life.
You know what? There's no reason why I should hear this.
You don't love Sergio. You're going to marry him, but you don't love him. You know it.
Let me go. Let me go. You know, you really have no right to talk to me like this.
I'm just a man who's willing to fight for you. However, for me to even do that, you have to decide right now, right this minute.
What was that? What is the matter with you? Why did you come into my room without my invitation?
You asked me to.
I asked you? I didn't ask you to come inside my room. I certainly didn't ask for you to kiss me. I just thought that I had made myself very clear to you.
The only thing that is clear to me, Amparo, is that you incited me when you told that mannequin you have as a boyfriend that you wanted a real man to kiss you.
No, I did not do that to encourage you.
Oh, yes, you did. You did, because you knew that I was right there listening to you. Am I right? You know that I was looking at you.
Just get out of my room right now.
And if I don't?
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get out. Get out.
No, I won't. I won't. Amparo, listen. Calm down. I'm not going to hurt you, okay?
How do you even expect me to calm down with you here? You're here inside my room. Don't come any closer. Don't you dare come closer. Ruben, I am warning you. You take one more step, I'll yell as loud as I can and you'll have no choice but to deal with my father.
I asked you a question. Who is this Rodrigo you were talking to?
Daddy, don't you think that I'm already old enough that I don't have to explain to you who I'm speaking with on the phone anymore?
Don't even try to escape this conversation. Just answer my question.
You were spying on me. I can't believe that you were spying on me, Dad.
I wasn't spying on you. I came in just by sheer chance. I have no reason to spy on you. Or do I?
Of course you don't.
So why are you now so defensive?
No, I'm not being defensive. I'm not.
Then go ahead and answer my question. Who is this Rodrigo you were talking to? Tell me it's not Rodrigo Irazabal, am I right?
But why? Why is it that all men that have been in my life want to control and manipulate me? They want to manage my own life. It's the same with my father. It's the same with Sergio. Now you too?
I don't want to control you.
But that's how I'm feeling. I want you to understand now that I already made my decision. I just can't go and change my life. It's ridiculous.
How about marrying a man that you don't love? You don't think that's absurd?
Well, I love Sergio too, you know. So much.
That's not true. I don't believe that. Not after what happened to us.
You know what? I think that you are just giving way too much meaning and importance to all of this. You shouldn't do that. I've already made a decision. There is no turning
Fabiola,
back.
if you marry him, remember you're also betraying yourself. To me, you will be acting very unfair. To yourself. And also to the guy you say to me that you truly love. To Sergio.
Sergio and I have history. We've had a long life together. A relationship, and I don't want to keep on letting him down. Just stay away from me. Please do. I don't want to see you ever again. And I don't want you to look for me.
So, are you admiring the scenery on this tropical night?
Yes. I was just looking at the stars. You see, to me, they are always constant. They are always in the same place. But on this particular night, I think that they're a spectacle. Have you seen Olegario?
Yes. In fact, he just went into the kitchen. He's looking for you. Excuse me.
Well, I'll see if I can find him. Answer your call. Excuse me.
Go ahead. It was a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Why are you in such a hurry, Fabiola? Is it possible there's a bolting horse pursuing you and want to take a bite of you?
You're a hypocrite.
Look who's talking now. It appears you're not that honest after all.
Well, I won't stay here for the entire evening just waiting for your answer.
For what? Daddy? Forget that I'm all... have to answer questions about who I was
You are
talking to
still
on
my
the...
daughter, and you have to show me some
But
respect.
I'm not even being disrespectful, Daddy.
While you are still living in this house, you have to answer whatever I ask you, even when you're old and gray. Who is this Rodrigo you were talking to? Who is this Rodrigo you were talking to?
Olegario, sweetheart. Forgive me for interrupting, but can we please talk right now? It's something very important.
Can't you see I'm talking to my daughter?
Yes, I see, my love. I know, but what I'll say is something so important. Really, believe me.
We are not done yet.
Very well.
Don't come any closer. No, don't. Don't come closer, Ben. I am warning you. If you come any closer, I am warning you that if you come closer, I'll forget that you and I were once good friends, and that your mother is like my own mother.
Calm down, Amparo. Calm down. You know that I would never hurt you the same way that you've been doing to me for the past few days. Never.
No, really, because as far as I can see, you're after me. And you're forcing me to do things that I don't want to do. And you come into my room, and you make fun of my friends.
All I
Why do
wanted
you
was
do
to be
that?
able to spend a little time with you. Just to have a few moments, to be with you. All I really needed was a minute so I could tell you. And I love you. Yes, I love you.
Oh, no.
I do.
No, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't say that again. No, don't say that. Don't ever repeat that. Stop. This is so stupid. Just get out of my room now. I can't keep on hearing these things. I don't want to listen. Get out.
Amparo does have a lot of money, but everything takes time. I told you not to call me. I'll call you when the time is perfect.
Get out! And don't even think of leaving my room through that door. You better get out through the same window where you came in. I said go right now.
Dime si este sentimiento que hoy siento dentro de mí. Dime si este sentimiento.
Goodbye. What were you doing up there, you peasant? Were you spying on Amparo?
My precious, where have you been all this time?
In the kitchen arguing with my dad.
What happened? Did you tell your father about working?
No,
with a professor?
I haven't said anything. It scares me to think how he'll react.
Yeah, that's understood. Your father has a temper.
Yes, he's got a temper, but at the same time he's a dad who's generous, complacent, and I adore him, but when he suddenly gets mad, he's tough and it gets scary.
So why did you argue then?
Well, because...
Karina? Vicente. So where is everybody?
Well, Dad is with Malena, Fabiola's in her room, Serio's in the office, and Reynaldo's outside.
He's outside?
Yes.
Let me tell you first that we women react in completely different manners when we feel insecure. We can go from smiling to sudden crying, and from being excited to being depressed, from deep love to hate.
Yeah, sure. But what is this all about? Is there a problem?
Nothing, sweetheart. At least nothing that has to do with the two of us.
So why beat around the bush? What's going on?
Well, the thing is that I found out what's wrong with your daughter.
Really? So what did you find out?
The reason why she's been so sour lately with me without reason is due to a change in her feelings. And you know, sweetheart, that I have been an ally in her relationship with Sergio.
I know all of that, but what is it you're getting at? What's going on?
The problem is that she doesn't love Sergio.
How do you know something like that?
I just proved there's another man in her life. Alonso Cáceres.
The veterinarian.
Yes. I saw them kissing in the garden here a moment ago.
What happened?
Are you okay?
I appreciate it. But look, don't worry. Everything has been solved.
So everything is fine?
What should be done was done. Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Were you just spying on Amparo? Don't say stupid things. That is her bedroom, and I saw you jumping from there. 2 + 2. Look, I could care less what you're thinking.
Hey, you're not leaving.
Don't touch me. Amparo's my girlfriend, and you show her some respect. At least face the facts. Why don't you confess to me that you were spying on her? You want me to confess? To you? Who are you anyway that I need to give you an explanation? Not to me. The Montoya family. Don't touch me. You were going to tell Olegario that you were just spying on his daughter. Hey, stand still. I said don't touch me.
Reynaldo! Ruben! What is going on here?
Fabiola's not like that. Fabiola's not a woman with loose morals. She doesn't have the capacity to deceive Sergio.
Do you doubt what I'm telling you now?
No, it's not that, Malena, but we both know you have had so many problems.
That has nothing to do with all of this. It hurts to hear you say that, Olegario. I am not capable of doing things that will possibly hurt your daughter. But if that is what you're thinking, then very well. Let's stop talking.
But wait. Come here, Malena. Malena, come. Sit down here. I'm not trying to insult you here. Come on.
But then what is the difference? You don't have trust in me.
That's not true at all. I'm so grateful because I can see that you really are concerned about the welfare of my 3 daughters.
That's more reason to believe what I say.
Okay. You know what I think. Fabiola and the veterinarian became good friends when the mare gave birth recently. I am certain that what you saw, the kiss, was a goodnight kiss, right? A goodbye one. And that's all.
Honestly, I don't have any reason to convince you about anything. I'm simply telling you right now the scene that I witnessed. What I saw was not really a harmless kiss that's good for friends or whatever you say it is. It was a kiss filled with passion shared between a man and a woman.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Las bandidas.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron
Las
a amar.
bandidas. No, don't say anything, Amparo. I was just demanding that this peasant explain to me why he was spying on you in your bedroom. Hey, I wasn't spying. And there's no reason why I should explain myself to a mannequin like you. Hey, you have to respect my shit.
Enough, the two of you. My goodness, do you have to deal with everything with a fist fight? Reynaldo Ruben was not spying on me.
Oh, yeah? Of course he was. I saw him jump from your bedroom window.
I already told you he wasn't spying. He was simply fixing something on my window because I told him to do it since it was broken.
Come in.
I saw you coming in a little while ago and I was worried. Are you all right?
Yes.
Are you sure? What about those tears? Oh, my baby. I know you as if I gave birth to you. What's going on, my love? Something happened with Alonso, am I right? Tell me.
You know that the best coffee in San Lazaro is made by Julia, so don't miss it.
I won't miss it.
Try it.
I'll try it.
Quickly or it'll get cold.
Julia, 20 points.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Thank you. It's divine.
Delicious, right?
Mr. Sergio, do you want some coffee?
No, thank you.
Excuse me.
I was wondering if you know what happened to Mr. Olegario? If maybe somehow forgot he left me waiting for him on the patio.
No. Malena called him because she had to talk to him about something important.
And Fabiola?
Well, she's in her room. What is it? You didn't know?
I love him, Nanny. I fell in love when I least expected it, just when I actually thought these surprises wouldn't be part of my life. Then I met Alonso. I fell in love with him.
But how can you be so sure that what you're feeling for him now is love?
Nanny, come on now. If you were in my shoes, you'd know immediately it was love.
You know, when falling in love, to fall in love, you have to know each other first. But you don't even know who this man is.
With no other man, Nanny. With no other man had I felt what I'm feeling for him.
But Sergio, my love, he has been your boyfriend for a very long time. And you know that he is so excited about the marriage.
I don't want to
what are
hurt
you
him.
doing?
I really don't want to hurt him, Nanny. I swear to you, I don't want him to feel bad because I love him too. But it's different, Nanny. I'm aware that at this moment it would be crazy for me to break the engagement. I know. I mean, just thinking of the face of my father, he would never forgive me.
Especially because you're doing this knowing you love another man.
But why? Why does this have to happen to me at this moment? My own heart, Nanny, tells me one thing, but my conscience tells me something else, and I'm so confused.
I know, dear. I understand what you're living through. But what's most important is your happiness. So you really have got to make a decision, my dear.
I know.
Fabiola, open the door. It's me. Fabiola! Leave us alone, Zenaida.
Yes, sir.
Is something the matter?
That is what I'm asking myself too. What's happening with you?
Here. I'll serve you twice as much, just to get rid of your bad mood.
A husband thinks of me. Like I'm his own puppet that he can manage as he pleases.
Well, all of us are, don't you know?
Hey, that's your problem. You have to stand him. He's a bore. And if he thinks that he is going to control me as he does with all of you in here, he's very much mistaken.
Listen, if you want my advice, try to lower your guard. Don't forget that your future depends on the apple of his eye.
I don't know why Fabiola is acting like that towards me, but I know what I should do to teach her some respect.
Be careful, Serio. The daughter of Oligario can't be touched even with a rose petal. Unless you want that man as your enemy, something, which I wouldn't recommend.
Just wait till we get married, then you'll see.
Oh well, that still remains to be seen.
What? Do you have doubts the wedding will take place?
Don't you?
Can you stop with all these guessing games, Malena? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me what you've got there. I need to know.
Honestly, I have nothing. There's nothing. You know, simply speaking, I do sense some things. And I really can't explain it, but I just feel that this wedding won't happen.
Okay, but will you please tell me why you're so upset?
You know exactly why, so don't make me tell you.
Ruben, hey, what happened to you? Oh, you look like you were fighting some fierce bulls, huh?
Fighting fierce bulls, Julia? I don't get it.
Oh, okay, it was just a small joke. Come here and have a cup of my specially made coffee to lift up your spirits. It's freshly brewed.
Why don't you just offer that to the house guests whom you're constantly flattering?
Is that the way you answer people now, Ruben? Respect Julia and sit down and have something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Didn't you hear me say sit down? And change that angry face. It's like you're fighting a demon.
Relax, Mom. I can deal with my demons. I have to check on the mirror. Laurento Hotel.
You know, Daddy, I don't understand why you asked that question, and more so, what's with your tone?
Stop acting like you're some fool, Fabiola, and simply answer me now.
Come on, Dad. To be able to give you an answer, I must know first what you want from me. Why are you asking what's wrong with me? What's the matter? Why are you talking to me like that? I don't understand.
Listen, my dear, I do know that sometimes it's hard to understand what I mean. That I'm so rude, that I'm bossy. And sometimes I know you think I'm insulting and despotic. But one thing no one can ever say about me is that I haven't broken my back to bring the three of you up like you were some princesses. I have worked. I have gone hungry. I built you three an empire. But not for me, but for you all. I gave you three my all, Fabiola, my all. didn't I?
I don't understand, Father. I don't understand what you're trying to tell
What
me.
I want to say is that I'm not going to bring up princesses who go around town making mistakes and then be the subject of those gossip mongers.
I still don't understand, Daddy. For me to be able to give you an answer, I told you that I first need to know what you're asking me. What is going on, Dad?
I'll be more direct then, Fabiola. Explain to me what you were doing outside our house, kissing the veterinarian.
Some clean towels for my dear hunk. Do you need anything else?
Yes.
What?
Did you come here while I wasn't here?
Not at all, my dear. There's no reason for me to.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, wait. What's the matter? Is something stolen? Is something missing? But thieves don't come in here at all. Oh, wait. Honestly, sometimes.
Don't you worry. Nothing's missing. The reason I asked is for curiosity. Thank you.
All right.
I have to leave. I still have work tomorrow and I don't want to be late again.
Is he a very strict boss?
The professor? Yes, absolutely. Add to that, the family of my girlfriend loves to have so many parties.
Well, that's because there are so many reasons to celebrate. For example, the return of Amparo, and there's the celebration for the long-due engagement of Fabi.
And we even drank for the horses of your old man. I have to make myself stand out to him for the next
no,
party.
don't think that, because my dad's very busy with the celebration of Fabi's engagement. By the way, I don't know why my father has taken so long in coming back.
Just tell him I apologize.
I will.
Please thank him for being so nice to me. Excuse me? Good
All
evening.
right.
Good
Have a good evening.
Tomorrow then.
Tomorrow then, you take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Wow, Daddy, I honestly can't believe what you're saying. Who said that to you?
They saw you, Fabiola. They saw you. But of course, I'm willing to believe what you tell me right now. Is that true or not?
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
Fabiola, I completely understand that maybe at this moment you are just a bit dazzled by the stranger. Well, because he comes from the big city, and the way he carries himself, how impressive he speaks. But remember that you have a commitment to Sergio. Huh? I mean, you still have to honor this commitment.
That is correct, Daddy. But to honor it, I have to love him. And that's the problem.
So you don't love Sergio? Can you tell me when you realized that you don't love him? At the same time you met the veterinarian? Because you had no doubts before.
Of course I had doubts, Daddy. But I think don't know that maybe I had just gotten very used to how I felt. That it's only natural. Sergio has always been there. We've been together for so long.
What you are having aren't doubts. That is just fear. Fear of not being single anymore. And I can understand that. But Sergio really loves you. He's proven it to you 1,000 times. I'm very sure that you're going to be happy when you marry him.
Daddy, I understand you trust him so much. But I'm not going to get married simply because I have your approval. I want that clear.
No, I don't want you to do that either.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad because I'm going to ask you a favor not to pressure me.
Fine. And I just hope that you think about this matter really well before you make a final decision. Because I will never ever allow you to just run around and play with two men at the same time. Engaged to one man and then at the same time kissing a different one.
Oh, Daddy.
That's not proper. None of my 3 daughters can ever commit this mistake. I don't know why I'm still staying. What could be the very important matter that's being discussed by Olegario and Fabiola that's taking them a long time?
If you only knew.
Pardon?
I mean, I wish I knew as well what it is. Well, I'm thinking about all those dark rooms in this big house, perfect for making some mischief. Yet the two of us are here wasting our time.
Malena, can you stop? This isn't the right time nor the place.
Please.
The right time or the place for what?
Well, for playing the karaoke, my love, I mean, things are getting very boring. All the kids are so busy chatting, but Stereo and I, well, we don't know what to do.
I told you to wait for me, and here I am now. Corina, what's the matter? And Vicente?
Oh, he just had to go home already because he has to go to work early tomorrow.
And Fabiola, Mr. Olegario? Don't tell me that you went to sleep.
Come with me to the patio. Let's go.
Okay. I'll go to sleep as well.
But it's so early, how come?
Well, that's because tomorrow I have something very important to do.
What?
I'll tell you later. Good night, Ronaldo.
Good night.
Will you come up?
Yes.
What is that?
It's nothing important.
You know who just called? Oh, my love, you look tired.
No, I'm not tired. I just have too many things on my plate right now.
Well, that is not a life for a man who's like you.
What am I like?
You know, a good man who's still very young, someone who can still have a family, and you can still enjoy having a wife and some little kids, instead of spending all of his time being immersed in work the way you are.
And who called?
Dinora. Oh, she said that she said she misses you. She misses you a lot. She said she was sad, and she's now thinking of leaving everything for you.
That is not the first time she said this. She isn't going to leave her life in the city to have a life in the country.
But one of you has to give in, my love. One of you has to give way. Why don't you try to please me and come with me to the city, yes?
When will you leave?
You know your question right now is not very respectful to me,
No, I didn't say that you'd leave right now. It was simply a harmless question, Mother.
Or is it all the same to you and it's not really important what I'm thinking,
It does matter more than anything. But you know very well that I am not going back to the city, and I think I've already explained to you my reasons.
Well, I'm still going to try my best to convince you that you're making a big mistake. And there's nothing more important than forming your very own home.
For that purpose, there is so much time. So much time.
That's what your brother couldn't give me. He didn't have time to form his own family. Oh, Rodrigo, you are the only son that I have left. You should now give me the grandchildren that he couldn't give me.
Mother, now that you mention it, Tulio was raising a little boy, but he disappeared. Have you heard from him?
No. And he was such a beautiful boy.
You're getting good at drawing horses. They're your favorite. You always draw them. Look what I have here.
Whoa!
You like it?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, my son. You're welcome.
I'm getting so tired of telling you over and over again to tighten your belt with my daughter, or else I'm warning you, you really won't go anywhere with that girl.
Don't say that to me, Mr. Olegario. I'm still a man.
I didn't even say that you weren't. But when you have a woman just like Fabiola, then you must be a lot more strict. I don't say that because she's my daughter, but because her character is strong.
Yes, I understand, but I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what you are still waiting for to start tightening her reins. One fine day she will just leave you and you won't even notice it.
All right. Fabiola said something. And I bet this something must have to do with the way that she's behaving towards me lately.
Yes, you are right. It has something to do with that. But it's your own mistake. Because when a woman realizes she can play with another person, it's not her fault. It's just the fault of the man.
But you saw that I did everything I could do here, Mr. Olegario. I mean, I already gave her an engagement ring. I asked her to marry me. What else can I do?
I want you to show her your strength. To show her once and for all who's in charge. So that she'll only walk straight. And you better hurry up. You hurry up, Sergio. Or else I'm guaranteeing you now that there won't be a wedding.
Yes, sweetheart. I guess you have a point. So thank you. But I'm feeling too exhausted tonight to repay you for this debt. Very honestly, all I want to do is to sleep. I really need to get some rest. So good night then.
Going out, Reynaldo? Tell me, are you planning on partying a lot more tonight?
No. I think I have to recharge my batteries. Apparently life in the country just consumes more energy. You should know that better than me.
Then why don't you go and rest a lot now?
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
I don't know why you have come into my life. Why now? When everything in my life is right where they are supposed to be.
I can see you're very quiet now for a change, Fabiola. I finally caught you. You were nothing but a cheater, and I know about it.
Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar.
Las Bandidas Ranch.
This is divine. These pancakes are just divine, Annie. It's been so long since I've eaten something this good.
You should tell Julia. She prepared them.
Seriously? Oh, well, let me tell you that they were really delicious. Reynaldo will die when he tastes them.
Ma'am, do you want me to serve Mr. Reynaldo?
No, sweetheart. Listen, I'm sure that he's dreaming his fifth dream by now.
Amparo, what happened between Ruben and Reynaldo?
It was just a silly thing, Nanny. A silly thing. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
Mrs. Zenaida, I'm finished now.
Okay, so why don't you go and make the beds then?
Okay.
Dime si este sentimiento que hoy siento dentro de mí.
Amparo,
Ruben, do you want to kill me? You scared me.
tell me why last night you lied to your boyfriend, Amparo. Why didn't you tell him what I was doing in your bedroom?
That's perfect. So now you can go ahead and check the samples. Yes? Go and analyze them.
Yes.
And compare them and then report to me. You have to tell me if the way they are reacting is correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tie my hair. I know that this contaminates the samples.
Oh, don't worry.
Sorry.
I can solve your problem in a second. This pin fell off last time. If you'll allow me.
Sure.
It doesn't look so hard. There. That's it.
Yes.
Well, look at that. Now I know the reason why you haven't been answering any of my calls.
It's impressive how fast she recovered.
Yes.
How's the colt doing?
He's always out in the pasture neighing all day long, looking for his mother.
Pancho,
Yes, sir.
go and help them in unloading the hay.
Very well. Excuse me.
You checked her just now.
Yes,
How's she doing?
very good. Even when the birth is so difficult, she has been recovering very quickly.
I know the reason for that is your help. There's no doubt that you're a veterinarian with great skills and resources. I think that I've mentioned to you that I'm going to purchase a big number of horses, and I would like you to check each one of them and evaluate them.
Yes, you did. I can do that.
Cáceres. That's the only thing that I want you to do. That you take good care of my horses. That you lay your hands only on my animals. And not on my daughter. Is that clear? My goodness, what a real honor it is for me to see the Princess Montoya.
Sergio, please leave the sarcasm for some other day, yes?
So that's it then. There's no, "Good morning, Sergio. How are you? How have you been? How are you feeling?" Oh, by the way, Sergio, I would like to apologize for what I did last night. I just want to say I'm sorry for leaving you stranded last night like an imbecile. The problem was that the wine made me sleepy and I went to sleep. Don't know, some excuse, whatever. I think I deserve an apology. What do you think?
Yes. Yes, forgive me. I am fully aware I haven't done things well lately.
Fortunately, today, my love, we can put an end to all of this. Let us start anew. I don't think I have to tell you that we are engaged, am I right? Well, the woman of Caesar must be truly his alone and not only seem to be.
I'm neither the woman of Caesar, nor do I want to pretend things are like that.
But you are going to get married to me.
Okay, Sergio, I'm going to tell you something, even though I know that you wouldn't understand me.
What is it that you want to say? Tell me.
It's something I didn't expect. And I want to be very clear. You have nothing to do with it. I never wanted to hurt you. But this is the way I really feel, Sergio. I truly, honestly don't know how this happened, but... Sergio, I have fallen in love with another man.